Good evening, everybody. Welcome to RSF1, Division 5, Season 9, Round 17, the penultimate lap. What a nightmare start. The penultimate race, here we go, to, this season. In this race, aka the legend, who is here, he's right at the top. I got a bit worried then, I thought maybe he's not there. No, he's here. aka the legend, needs only is that Casper coming out? It is Casper. We're right on with Casper. He needs only really to score a few points. Things will become clear later on. And I need to do some maths. I didn't have enough time to do some maths. There's two left, no Qatar and Abu Dhabi. There is two left, no Qatar and Abu Dhabi. What do you mean? As I was looking at the calendar, did Abu Dhabi not get done? Because I've got Netherlands, Qatar. Okay. You have me worried, Spud. See, I think this is the second to last one. Casper's gone and set a decent sector. He didn't have a great time out. It's his second race. We're just going to ride on board with him for the rest of this lap. Oh, no, okay. We're off the track. We're letting the Red Bull go. So we'll have a look at what... Smurfs is on an out lap! He's yielded for someone on an out lap! I think Kabuki's on a lap though, so we'll have a look at what Kabuki's got up his sleeve. See if he can go fastest. He does go fastest and sets a 1 with a 24.5. Keeping it nice and tidy, managing to get a nice amount of speed coming through this corner here. This track does sort of remind me of a roller coaster. I'm sure you can see what I mean. It sort of goes up and down and all around, and then there's the bank bit coming up. Slicks does a 110.9. I didn't even see Slicks was on track. Legend is still in the pit. I need to do some mathematics, and we need to figure out how many points Legend needs. It's going to mainly be vis-a-vis Adam and also Gravedigger, as Kabuki goes fastest. That's a slow lap by Slicks' standards. Let's see who else is on the lap. Adam's on a lap, so we'll ride on board with him. I'm also trying to do some maths in the background. So let's see. Slicks is like a 109.1. Did he do his lap on mediums? Let's see. No, Martinez did though. For some reason. Right, I need to have a look and find the thing that I found the other day. Div 5 standings, there we go. So he's 36 points clear at the moment. Oh, it sounded like he went a little bit off track. So, how many points are there up for grabs at the moment? So Adam, if he wins both races and the sprint, he'll get 60 points. Which means that to win it today for sure, Adam can only score a maximum of 113. So Slicks needs to win today to pretty much guarantee it, but it's also going to depend a lot on where Adam finishes, because if Adam doesn't score points, then Legend has got it done. I didn't mean to say Slicks, I meant Legend. Adam going second, but look how close he was to Kabuki! Didn't even notice. Who is on a lap? Oh, I've just seen... Legend's in the pit still. Timmer is... I think Carrot is... Oh, Carrot's managed to shave a second off. Half a second. Oh, second and a half, sorry. Carrot gets up to P6. Good time. We've got Peanut Spud, who I've not seen yet this season. He's sitting in the pits. Timmer is about to start his lap, so I think we'll ride on board with Timmer for this one. I do like the sound of that Haas Ferrari engine. Give you a little bit of a cinematic camera. Bring back Days. Days isn't too happy because every time he races I say he can't race properly, I think. No, it's probably nothing to do with me, to be honest. But Gravedigger is just starting a lap, so we'll finish off what Timmer's got and then we'll go on board with Gravedigger. To do that quickly, Timmer goes 111.3, so that's not too bad. Gravedigger goes fastest in Sector 1, that was 24.5, which is a very similar time to what we saw Adam and Kabuki, so this is going to be towards the front of the grid. Legend is still in the pits, he's probably just going to give himself one outing, one chance to go and get above whoever the bottom three are going to be. Slicks is now back, I didn't even notice he left. Down the main straight now, we are going to see a rather slow 111 dead. Anything from Legend? Nothing from Legend. Smurf is near. He did a 24.5 as well. He's at a 49.1. I'm yawning. 49.1 in Sector 2. It looks like that's the fastest anyone has set so far. We know Smurf is quite quick. So maybe this will be the time to be. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, it's going to be close. Oh, it's not that close actually, 111 dead. He goes P9. Legend, Peanut Spud and Brickgrit still in the pits. We've got Alves, who is actually 0.2 up in his time. He's done a 50.2 in Sector 1 and it says it's purple, but that's just a lie. So we're going to see what he can get down the main straight. It's a rather disappointing 112.1 for Alves, who's not far off the bottom. Timmer is 0.3 up in his time. Timmer, there's a lot of people who I don't think you need to go out again. Timmer might be one of them. But I think there's a lot of people that don't need to go out straight away. Just leave it to the end and see what it's looking like in qualifying. I guess I'm being everyone's race engineer. Like, no one cares what you think, Div 5 commentator, who doesn't even race. But I don't know. Timmer's not even on a lap, he's on an in lap. I'm such a moron. Ugh. I'm disgusted with myself. Crazy Casper, I think, is on an actual lap, though. Now, he is someone who does actually need to put in a lap, because I don't think a 1:12 is going to be very good for getting himself into the next round of qualifying. So this is just another warm-up lap by the looks of things. So we're just going to go on board with Alves. Is that Brick Grit on an out lap? Yes, it is. We'll see what he's bringing it in. So let's ride on board with Brick Grit and see what he's got up his sleeve. Moment his sleeves are a little bit, they look like someone's got a pair of scissors and just started snipping at them. A 25.3, it says it's purple, but we know that other drivers have done a 24.5, so game, stop lying. There's a little debate going on in the chat, and I don't think you guys are talking to me. So that makes me sad. I keep yawning. Just gonna blame you lot. Opinion on baked beans. I absolutely adore baked beans. It goes against my Europeanness to like baked beans, but I have spent time in England, and I can say wholeheartedly, baked beans are the one. Brick Grit, however, that lap was not the one. So he's going to have to go out again if he wants to get himself into the next round of qualifying. Legend has still... Oh, is that movement? That is movement from Legend. Here he comes. Spaghetti hoops as well are really good. Right, well, he's just going to take half an hour to do his outlap. So we'll have a look at the new boy. Peanut Spud. Days Freaks replacement. And that was somehow not an invalidation. Oh, he's all over the place. Now, is this looking like a time that's going to get him to the next round of qualifying? It's a nice time, a 1:10.8. I didn't actually think it was going to be that quick. It was looking a little bit untidy into Sector 3, but he's pulled out an absolute blinder there. Well done, Peanut Spud. Maybe a potential championship challenger for next season if he stays in Div 5. Legend, where are you? You're there still, somehow. Who's on the lap? Brick Grit is bringing it in. Peanuts, everyone's on an out lap, so we've got a Ferrari on an out lap. It's Martinez. Let's stick on board with Martinez. What are we going to see here from Martinez? He is now on the soft tyre, medium. Just seems like a waste of time. He's done a 24.6, so at the moment he's looking at having the same sort of time as Thor, Bradshaw and Spud, but Sector 2 can make or break a man. I actually quite like that line. Let's see how much speed he can carry coming into this tiny DRS straight. Has anyone ever overtaken here? Probably a Red Bull. Probably could have got on the power a little bit earlier there, maybe. Oh, I didn't actually check what his Sector 2 time was. He nearly hits the barrier there, and he's coming at a decent pace. It's a 1:11 dead. It should be enough to get him through to the next round. I think Legend is... Where is he? How is he only there? Oh, he's on a lap again. He's on a lap. We're going to ride on board with Legend. We'll see what he's got into Sector 2. That is a Mercedes that needs to get out of the way. What are you doing? Crazy Casper. Well, even with his lap kind of getting blocked, he's still gone so much faster than everyone else. So, the man looking to win the World Championship today is on pretty good course to get it done. We'll have a look at what Alves has got. He's 2 seconds up on his time somehow. Casper, he's found 12. Okay, no, we're about to get his time going into Sector 1, so he's actually up on his time. Isn't looking good for Casper. He's going to be in trouble. What's Liam got? It's a 24.7. That's a nice time from Liam. Oh, that's not going to do him any favours. Oh, he's all over the place. He's all over the place. He was looking at putting up a time like Bradshaw, Thor, Peanut, Spud level. Peanut, Spud, you didn't need to come out again. Get back in the pits. So Liam is probably going to give himself another go. If not, he's in deep trouble. Brick Grit, oh dear. Alves has retired. Has he binned it or just retired? I think he's retired, so Alves is accepting that he's out. It's now between Liam, Timmer, Jamie, Casper, potentially. Martinez thinks he's done enough. Brick Grit, has Brick Grit just crossed the line? I think Brick Grit's just crossed the line. I don't think he's going to have enough ERS to get himself around. It could be Brick Grit out, but he might go for another lap. We'll have to keep an eye on what Liam's improvement is looking through here. He's up on his time, but he's lower down than before. Lower down than before, is what I just said. Right, Liam. He's up on his time. It's RSF1 Jamie might be saved by just how badly Liam and Brick Grit are doing. I don't think Liam's going to find any improvement. I don't think Brick Grit is either. I think this could be it. I think it might be both Alpines and the Williams out. Liam's just retired. He's bought it in. Brick Grit's bought it in. RSF1 Jamie saved. Timmer, you don't need to do a lap. Timmer knows. He's in the pits. And everyone's going to sort of start bringing it in now. Apart from that Alfa Romeo. That's Jamie. So he's bringing it in now. So Jamie did a 111.4. That is enough to get him through to the next round. We are going to be saying au revoir, whatever that is in Dutch. It's not goedendag, is it? It's what is it in Dutch? Does anyone know how to say goodbye in Dutch? So, there we have it, Q1. AK Legend has thrown down the gauntlet. Slicks in P2. He'll be hoping that Slicks can do the fantastic teammate job that he did on Adam last week. We lose Alves, Brick Grit and Liam. Liam who went out on medium, so he actually did better on the medium tyre than he did on the soft tyre. What's all that about? So anyway, RSF1 Jamie, Timmer, Crazy Casper Martinez and Smurf, they'll be needing to improve or they are out in the next round of qualifying. It does look like Legend, it's business as usual for the man leading the World Championship. I'm terribly sorry, I had to absent myself for a few seconds, and you guys have an advert. So, never mind. Legend is on an outlap, he's looking to get things done nice and easy. He is on a soft tyre. Very nice. Let's just put the data back up. We'll ride on board with Legend, seeing as he is probably going to put it P1, although we might have a little upset, but it does look like Legend is keen to get things done. So maybe he can take next week off, but with it being a sprint next week, that's going to make things a little bit difficult. So, Slicks does a 110 dead, that was a lovely time. Adam does a 110.4. Oh, I was on board with Slicks, not even Legend. I'm an idiot. Or was I on board with? I don't know. Anyway, it's a 24.4 from Legend, which was faster than anything we saw last time in the last qualifying. That's going to cost him dearly. Oh, and Legend is going to be fuming. Is he going to give himself another go, or is he going to bring it straight into the pits? We'll have a look at what Martinez has got up his sleeve. Oh, little mistake. He's on mediums again. So 112.3. I don't think Q2 is the time to bring in mediums, to be honest. Legend is about to start his next lap. So here we go with Legend. I didn't actually see what the time was entering Sector 1, I forgot to look at it. I was too busy looking at that battery that's just plummeting down. I don't think this is going to be the best lap from Legend. He's probably going to have to, he might have to come out again. Well, I think if he can get it in a, if he can get sub 1:10.5, I don't think he'll need to. The Ferrari manages to not block him off. It's a purple Sector 2 from Legend, but I'm not sure if it actually is purple or not. I just saw something. I joined. Legend does a 1:10.3. That's a great time. That's a great time considering everything else. We've got Kabuki who's done a 24.4. I think that's as fast as Legend went. Another purple Sector 2 from Kabuki. Coming into the last two corners now. It's a good time from Kabuki. He's split the two Alpha Tauris, and he's showing that Slicks and Legend aren't going to have it all their own way. Timmer is about, oh, he's in Sector 2. Oh, he looked all over the place a little bit there. Onto the final straight. Not a fantastic time from Timmer, 1:11.6, and need to improve on that one. It's actually probably the slowest. I know, I was going to say maybe it's the slowest of the soft runners, but I just thought because Martinez and Spud put up similar times. I think Peanut Spud is going for attempt number 2. Might be worth using another pair of softs to try and get yourself into the next qualifying session. Oh, Spuddy. Although he did go quite fast in Smurf's done a 1:10 dead. That's a good time from him. .49.4, he's 0.8 up on his time. This is really good. That's what he needs. This, see him getting at about 1:11.2, around about where Casper is. He'll be trying to aim a little bit higher though, and this is looking good. I really like that line. Gets plenty of speed. It's a 1:11.1. It's above Casper and Daniel, but probably not high enough for him to be. He's probably going to have to come out again. So, speaking of Daniel, the man who's just lost 9th place, we're going to see how he will react to it. Coming to the shortest DRS straight on the calendar, probably. I don't know if that's true, I just made it up. Casper had to abandon his lap. What, that one you just did? Oh no, that was Spud, wasn't it? So Daniel P45 is coming into the penultimate corner in the penultimate race. Now he's at the final corner. And it is a 1:10.2. That's a lovely time from Daniel P45. Spud's bringing it in. Martinez, he's 0.8 up on his time. No, he's not, because he's only just started it. And he's letting the outlap Tass of Timmer go through. He's also letting the inlap Williams of Daniel go through as well. So Martinez is the only person who's actually on a lap at the moment. So he could be on an in lap, but he's going to need to. He's going to need to go out again. Timmer's in trouble. Martinez in trouble. Jamie, Carrot, Casper in trouble. Spud and Thor a little bit too close for Spud. I guess in terms of position, Spud and Thor a little bit too close for comfort. But in terms of time, everyone will have to find a lot of time to get close to Thor, Gravedigger, and Bradshaw, and Adam, and Legend, and everyone else. Oh dear, why'd you have to rerun Abu Dhabi? That's just completely ruined everything. I was going to start talking about Legend taking the championship. Let's find someone who's on an actual lap. Carrot is on a lap. The game lied to me again. Said it was a purple sector 2. Smurf and Slicks have retired. Kabuki and Daniel and Legend are probably going to be okay to retire too. Carrot crosses the line, 110.8, that knocks Peanut Spud down. Might have to go for another one, Carrot. Spud and Casper are on outlaps. Casper is about to start his lap, so we'll have a look at what Casper's got. Gravedigger, I think, is also starting his lap, so we might actually just spectate Gravedigger. Because he is someone who is not quite out of the championship yet, especially if there's 3 races to go. DRS on for about half a second. Oh dear! Legend has really thrown a spanner in the works now. He's throwing the title away. Gravedigger, what have you got to say to that? That's what he's got to say to that! You've inspired him. On to P1, that'll be enough. Let's have a look at what Casper's got. He's completely messed it up. Bradshaw's retired in 9th. Oh, come on, guys, you've got to get faster than that. That is the ultimate flex. You can't let him do that to you. Oh no! He's lost it. Casper's lost it. That's him out. Martinez, you need to save yourself here, mate. You're usually quite quick. Down in 15 is not you. You're not you when you're hungry. What is wrong with everyone in that corner? Martinez has binned it. Right, who's left? Peanut Spud's out. It's down to Timmer. Help us, Timmer. You're our only hope. It's now basically going to be between Timmer and Carrot is just going to be praying because Carrot is in the pits. Oh, Timmer had to correct himself a little bit there. Is Casper going to have enough time to do another lap? He's bringing it in anyway. So Casper flying the white flag. Jamie is actually up on his time by half a second. That might not be enough. Tim has lost it. It's now down to Jamie to break Carrot's heart. Kabuki goes fastest. I don't know why. Didn't need to. Jamie is... Oh, he's only 14. He's actually done the exact time. So, that's that then. Carrot survives by the skin of their teeth. Casper Martinez binned it in the same place. Jamie looked like he was okay and then lost it in the final couple of corners. And I didn't really see what happened to Spud. So that is that for Q2. We're going to go into Q3 now. Well, he's going to need to be clear more than that if we've got 3 races to go. Wouldn't he? I mean, it depends on how clear he is tonight, but... I'll just get everyone's times. So, we say goodbye to Timmer, who doesn't usually go out in Q2. Peanut Spud, his first ever RSF1, so it might not be first ever, but first time I've seen him racing in RSF1, gets him down in P12. Crazy Casper for his second, gets into Q2 this time. RSF1 Jamie into P14, overachieving compared to usual. And Martinez, however, big underachievement for Martinez. He's down in P15. And these are the drivers going into Q3. Both Aston Martins. And are they the only team? No, AlphaTauri and Aston Martin, the only team to get both drivers through. Haas usually get both drivers through, so do Ferrari. But not to be tonight. That one and that one. Slick's going to disappear with pole. Is that the prediction? I wouldn't count out Legend. So it looks like Slick's coming out? No. Yes. I think yeah, that was Slick's, and also Daniel has just come out. Get me the other camera angle, game. I'm pressing RB. Come on. Thank you. So we'll ride on board with Slicks for his outlap. We'll actually just give it a little bit of cinematic cam. Why not, eh? Coming through the shortest DRS straight in history. 61 after tonight will do it, but Grave is going to put a spanner in the works. Hashtag Team Haas. Would 61 do it though? If there's 3 races left? I guess so. Can he even get 61 points clear? He's 30 odd at the moment. Is it 37? Is that what I said earlier? So he can do it. He needs to win. And, I mean, it's going to be very unlikely. I mean, It's possible that Adam could win both of it. It might just be like sort of theoretically done. 36 points ahead now, so if he won today and Adam didn't, and Adam and, let's just say in a perfect world, Gravedigger and Adam don't score points, Slicks, you can't park there, mate. I could ask the commentary team if that's what they're wanting. I think last Thursday there wasn't anyone available, so. Ooh. Right, anyway, I don't know why we're staying on board with him, because he messed it up. Gravedigger's done the 24.4. That's quite quick, as we've seen in previous qualifying, or these qualifying sessions. He doesn't go off the track. Keeps it nice and tidy, going up to the straight that challenges Baku for the longest. I will get bored of that at some point. Days Freak is not about. He's on Fortnite actually. I checked earlier. I can't remember why I went on the RSF1 friends list. Adams, I thought he did a 110 on the dot then, but he didn't. He did a 110.080, so that's just ruined everything. Where are you going to be, Gravedigger? 110.3. That's not as good as he would have wanted. Slicks has just bought it in. I was about to watch Smurf. Right, we'll have a look at Bradshaw then. A 109.7 is actually a really good time, by the way. Blimey. Bring back Days is trending. We want some Destruction Derby viewing. Derby? It's Destruction Derby, isn't it? Oh, you've got an advert now. Why? We were mid-conversation at 109.7. They missed Bradshaw's lap. A 24.4 from Kabuki. I think that might have been the fastest. No, that wasn't, because Gravedigger did 24.4, so it might not be the fastest we've seen, but it depends where Gravedigger lost all of his time. Kabuki's looking nice and tidy though. We have Slicks on an outlap. We have Legend on an outlap. Is Legend up here? Oh, he is. We'll start with Kabuki, and then we'll go over to Slicks. A 48.8 from Kabuki. Fantastic. Well, I'm only saying not fantastic because it didn't go purple. Because usually it goes purple and just lies. Kabuki is... Single man, reveal yourself. A 110.4. That's the slowest time we've had so far. Let's see what Legend has got for us here. We are expecting a purple sector 1 from the world champion. I really hate his helmet though. 24.2. I hate his helmet. It reminds me of like 1950s kitchens. You know what I mean? It just looks like it stinks of like damp chicken. Anyway, we get this up a little bit to the fourth to last corner. That's that one done, and that's another one done. And that was a little bit untidy from AK the Legend. I wonder if this is going to punish him and make it so he doesn't get in front of Bradshaw and Smurf. Does look like Bradshaw and Smurf have going for it here though. This is going to be a 109.5 from Legend, so he still qualifies P1. For now, it's not over yet, because we do know Slicks likes to go quite quickly. What a driver lineup we've got, by the way, in terms of pure pace, just with the Alpha Tauris. In terms of race pace, it's not as fantastic, because Slicks does have a habit of doing something like that. That's looking alright though. He's going to run out. Is he going to run out? Ah! That was scary. Had me out in my mouth for that one. That's a 110.1 from Slicks. It wasn't outstanding. Daniel P45. It's a 109.8. It's not too shabby. He's only 0.3 off P1. He's only 0.1 off P2. So Carrot is out again. Carrot's up on the time. What are we going to... Oh, 0.5 up. This might be worth abandoning the lap, Carrot. 6. That's Legend on his in lap now. Daniel, he's up on his time, but he's not got any battery left, so fuming. Let's see if Carrot brings it in. Yeah, Carrot is going to bring it in. It looks like a lot of the drivers are going to bring it in now. Well, I'd expect them all to bring it in, actually. Let's see what we got here, then. It's called Dog Check. What is called Dog Check? Gardening leave. Daniel P45 is bringing it in. We can get a nice view of the Aston Martin garage. Those are some really smart uniforms, aren't they? Is that a car coming out? No, it's a car coming in. Nearly running over the mechanic. Right, someone come out on a lap then. Come on. No one? Yes! Thank you, Kabuki or Carrot. It's Carrot. Days Freak drives like Stevie Wonder. I think that's quite funny. I enjoyed that. That's funnier than when I said that Days Freak and I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Martinez. Was the Muhammad Ali against Mike Tyson of dirty driving. But I think I like your one better, Penrose. No one coming out. Just Carrot then. Cinematic cam. There is a Haas coming out, and a Ferrari, and an AlphaTauri, and I'm yawning. But they're all going to be on outlap, so we're just going to stick on board with Carrot. Carrot needs to find a lot of time. Carrot needs to find 1.6 seconds just to go up one place. I mean this in the nicest way possible, Carrot. And please don't take this the wrong way. But I can't see that much of an improvement happening. So one of the Hasses is out, it's Gravedigger, and Gravedigger is P3 in the championship. He'll be looking to be doing better than 8th. There's quite a few people that are just sort of ruining his day that don't usually, like Smurf, I guess. Smurf's loving the Netherlands. He's been inspired by hearing Max Verstappen and the anthem. So Carrot has managed to find 0.3 seconds. So we're at least looking at if everything's exactly the same. I think we could be looking at a 111.1. No, that's harsh. A 110.8, I reckon, we're going to get from Carrot. Spud 8's the Netherlands, even though it's the home track. Oh, Spud! You've got to get good at your home track. Legend has retired. Wow! What a flex. Oh, Carrot, no! Carrot's messed it up in the penultimate corner. Now Carrot's all over the place coming into the final corner. It's going to cross the line with a 111.1, which is what I said the first time, and then I changed it, but it would have been what I said it was the first time. Gravedigger's found a little bit of time. Not enough for now. So Slicks is on a lap. There's quite a lot of people on outlaps now. There's a Red Bull on an outlap. McLaren is on the outlap. So I think he might be the furthest person forward. Because that's Daniel P45. Yeah, he's the furthest person forward. I didn't actually check the time, thought. It just didn't tell me. Slicks will go back. Oh, Slicks. Oh, okay. Slicks has messed it up. Gravedigger's invalidated. So Gravedigger won't be improving. He's got another chance. Oh, he's just bringing it into the pits. Okay, Gravedigger won't be going any higher than 8th. That's not ideal for him. Thor bringing himself up to P5. Slicks is, well, looking by the state of the front of that car, gone off somewhere. I think I saw, I'm trying to look at the steering wheel for any indications, but I don't think Kabuki's improving here. Oh no, what do I know? Kabuki's just gone P1. Carrot's brought it in. Bradshaw is basically on the same time, entering sector 3. So he needs to find a lot of time here. Kabuki has shown Legends Flex to be the wrong decision. Bradshaw doesn't do enough. Can Daniel? Yeah, a little bit. Smurf has messed it up completely. Thor has messed it up even more. Adam is going to stay out. It's not the best time. He doesn't improve. Thor's definitely not going to be improving. So that is going to be that for qualifying. Well, that was interesting towards the end, wasn't it? Yeah, I know, Casper. I got it wrong. Sometimes even I get it wrong, and the grid are in an Aston, well, sort of. Q3 is in an Aston Martin sandwich right now. Kabuki has decided that he didn't take AK Legend retiring so early well, and now he's relegated him to the back row, or to the second, front row, second in the, you know what I mean. Bookie saves his tyres for the end of the lap. Oh, Kabuki, yeah. I've never heard anyone call him Bookie. Bottle in the race. Who's bottle in the race? Kabuki? Kabuki's usually alright. Kabuki usually only goes forward, so no pressure, Kabuki. So, Q3. Carrot, P10 in the Aston Martin. 1.6 off. Gravedigger, P9 in the Haas. He wasn't able to improve on that last run. He'll be quite upset with P9. Slicks, again, P8. He'll be quite disappointed with that. Adam, P7. He needs to improve. So this is doing quite good for Legend. Although he is qualifying second, not at the front, his big rivals are in P7 and P9. Thor in P6. Smurf, P5. Daniel, P4. Bradshaw back up into the front in P3. And Legend, the championship leader, P2. Kabuki in the Aston, P1. Don't know if it will wait for me. No, we won't. Okay, fantastic. Right, guys. I would recommend strap yourselves in, go and get a drink. Now's the time to do it. Go and get a packet of crisps. Wouldn't mind knowing what everyone's go-to packet of crisps is. There's some really nice crisps that they do back home by a brand called Brett's that is camembert flavoured. I really want to have some camembert flavoured crisps right now. They also do a pommes frites sauce. Walker's Max Paprika. Wagon Wheel. Prawn and cocktail are very good. Prawn and cocktail are underrated, actually. I would get a packet of crisps open now, but I don't think you guys want to listen to some ASMR of me eating crisps. Golden Wonder or Pringles? What on earth is Golden Wonder? Right, this is gonna need a steward's inquiry. Can someone who hasn't pressed A press A? Golden Wonder crisps. What on earth are these? Oh! No. Are they a type of... What are they? Golden Wonder? I'm looking at them, but they look like... If you guys search up Golden Wonder and you look at the first thing that comes up, which is a green cheese and onion packet and a blue salt and vinegar packet, it looks like it should be like a cleaning brand, you know, like laundry detergent or like washing up liquid. Northern brand. Golden Wonder must be a Scottish thing because I've never seen them and I'm in Sheffield. sea salt and balsamic vinegar. Seabrook's Original Salt and Shake. Seabrook's Original Salt and Shake. Oh, that sounds nice. Let's have a look at this. Seabrook's Salt and Shake. Oh. That looks so disappointing. That looks like they taste like cardboard. The packet is not enticing me to buy it. Knick-knacks are good. No one's gone for Monster Munch. I don't mind a Monster Munch, like the onion one, I think it is, or is it the beef? I can't remember. Walker's Barbecue, that's a solid shout. I feel like Walker's Barbecue is everyone's dad's favourite flavour of crisps. Oh, Skips are really good. Peanut and Thor are stuck. I sent them an invite back to the lobby. Peanut and Thor. Peanut? Peanut! Stop looking at Skips. There we go. Spicy Bikers. Skips are awful. Nah, I'm not having that. Monster Munch are scum? Two of the worst things I've ever seen written. Pickled onion Space Raiders in bread. In bread, right? And I reckon, oh, maybe, yeah, in a sandwich. Space Raiders are the one. Beef. Without seeing who Penrose is replying to, that's just beef. Made me laugh. Texas barbecue, salt and vinegar, and cheese and onion are my fave Pringles, and for other crisps, not the barbecue for others. Spicy Transformers. Spicy Transformers. Let's have a look at Spicy Transformers. Spicy Transformers. Oh my goodness, look at them. Oh, I am sold. Can you, like, make... They're by that Golden Wonder brand. Transformer snack. For £1. And it's basically like... You make little cars out of them, is it? That's really cool. Odds of someone readying up by accident. Well, I'll shout at them if they do. Salt and vinegar chipsticks. Let's have a look at salt and vinegar chipsticks from, hopefully, well, maybe not hopefully, he'll be hoping for the salt and vinegar chipsticks. What on earth? Now these look like these aren't enticing me either. This looked like if Shell, you know, the petrol brand, tried just branching out into crisps. I'm not having the chipsticks. Tangy Toms for 10p. I don't think you can buy anything for 10p nowadays, can you? What on earth is that? I really like the packaging. But... is that an orange? Are they orange flavoured crisps? Please don't tell me that's true. I am not typing on a typewriter. I just have a really bad mic. Little balls. Yeah, but the little balls are shaped like they've got, like, the front of the packaging has got the little balls looking like oranges, so are they orange flavoured crisps? Tomato. Well, why haven't they made them all red then? Because they look like oranges. You know, if you're a bit of a moron like I am, somehow I'm going to be teaching some children history at some point in my life. If you're a bit of a moron like I am, you buy those and you think they're made of, made from orange taste. Especially because if you look around them, they've got little, like, watermelon-looking things or, like, lemon-looking things. So I'm thinking, like, what, these, like, orange and lemon-flavoured crisps? Not Southerner proof. Plain crisps. I don't think I'm allowed to read that out. Wow! I thought we were friends, Penrose. What on earth? I'm gonna get. We need to get the guy back in who was asking me to commentate on Thursdays. Just scampi fries and bacon fries. So now you're just making me want to go for fish and chips. What on earth is going on with this race? Aaron crying to his mam. When we gonna ready? I don't know. It's not up to me. Maybe it should be up to me. I might hold you here for another 10 minutes. Just to make me feel better. Gravedigger has to go for a number 2. Question. No, Alves, we can't go. Wait for the other geezer to say. I'll try and drive really close to Charismatic, so I also get screen time. Yeah, that's nothing I can do about, I'm afraid. Oh, why have I got such a noisy chair? I bet the mic picked up me chair as well. Worst chocolate. What is the worst chocolate I've ever had? It's got to be like some... Oh, there's an advert! I was about to wow everyone with my chocolatey opinions. I'm fuming. This is going to be the longest advert ever. I'm probably going to forget what I wanted to say by the time everyone comes back. Or is it only an advert for me? Like, the advert's just random for everyone? Right, welcome back to the stream after that little ad break that I didn't have any choice in the matter. And that is the perfect time for an ad break! Look at that! Wow! So, let's have a look at some stuff. First, we're going to look at the tyres. Everyone is on a medium tyre, apart from Crazy Casper, who's gone soft, and Emotive Carrot, who's gone hard. Everyone else is medium. Well, that's not going to take up as much time as I thought it was going to take up. So, we are going to be led around Zandvoort Formation Lab by Kabuki. Do we really care about the tyres if everyone's on such, like, similar tyre? No. So, let's have a look at position changes, because that might be worth looking at when the race starts. Alves, how are you so far behind? Come on. Yeah, move on. For me, the worst chocolate is any like dark black chocolate. They used to do like in France. I can't remember the brand. I think it might have been some kind of Montbana. And you'd buy like a little box of chocolate, and it would have various percentages of how like dark it was. So I liked the 35%, which was milk chocolate. But in there was one that was like 78%. And it was absolutely horrible. That might be the worst chocolate I've ever had. If not, I imagine, like, you know the ones that have got, like... Oh, actually, you know the ones that have got alcohol in them? They're horrible. White chocolate is... I don't know how to pronounce your name. Gidda. But you have got some of the worst taste buds, and actually commentary tastes as well I've ever seen. White chocolate isn't real chocolate. It still tastes nice though. I just tutted at you, by the way. Bosh, that's 1-1. Dark chocolate is terrible. Like, dark chocolate with alcohol in it is the worst thing known to man. Like, especially, like, the ones that, like... Anyway, the race is about to begin. The lights, there they are. 3, 2, 1. I hate this camera angle. Give me a different one. Okay, cool. Let's see if Legend can get in front going into turn 1. I like that. The camera angle a lot more. It looks like Legend has managed to get through. He manages to stay in front. He is still in front going into turn 1. There haven't actually been any dramas coming out of this. Now that I've said that, someone's going to crash. Oh, that was Slicks, just teleporting all over the place. Bradshaw is getting really close to Smurf. We've got a few things going on towards the back of the pack. Looks like there's some cars really close together back here. Here, looks like Timmer just about avoids contact. Smurf trying to get up the inside of Daniel P45, has managed to get up a couple of places. Bradshaw has lost 3 places, he's all over the place. He's trying to get Mr. Adam Moore back, but he might even lose a place to Thor now because he's going to have a bad traction coming out of that turn. He's about to turn on his ARS to keep Thor behind. Smurf is all over the back of Daniel. Legend is trying to get away from Kabuki, and that'll be exactly what he wants. And are we about to do a lap with no safety car? Division 5, please make it happen. I'm going to be so proud of you. We've come so far. Timmer is trying to get all around the back of Carrot, and Jamie is trying to get around back of Timmer. Things are getting quite close. Peanut Spud coming up the inside of Gravedigger. That's a great move. Gravedigger down to P10. He's had an awful start in this to this race because Gravedigger. This is only going to be doing Legend favours. Adam's up to P5 though, which is good news for him. And he might actually try and get Smurf and Daniel here at some point. Kabuki has now lost DRS, or he's out of DRS range of Legend, so that might mean that he's going to be in trouble when we come down the main straight. It's a good job it's not a big one like it is in Vegas or Amsterdam, Azerbaijan, getting to Netherlands, and that's a great move from Adam. He just has much better traction to get around Smurf. Smurf gives him plenty of room. Nice overtake from Adam. Don't really care about the strategy at the moment. Thor is looking at getting Bradshaw, Spud and Slicks fighting with each other. And Slicks is see-through. Why is Slicks see-through? Anyway, Slicks is see-through. He might be a bot. Peanut Spud is up 4 positions. Carrot is trying to get past Slicks. And DRS is now online. So we might see some more overtakes on the straight. We might see Daniel see if he can get past Kabuki. Carrot and Gravedigger having a bit of a battle. We'll see if Thor can't really get past Bradshaw. Is Carrot going to have a little look up the inside of Gravedigger? Really, Timmer is past Slicks. Oh, Slicks is in bot mode, so I think any overtakes happened on Slicks, or Slick see-through, any overtakes happened on Slicks, we're just going to try and avoid. Peanut Spud has used all of his ARS to keep Gravedigger behind. Gravedigger has managed to get some places back though. He went down to did he go down to P11 in the end? I think so, or it might have been Carrot that's P11. I can't remember. So he's back where he started the race. Peanut Spud has managed to go up 4 places. Slicks is just having a terrible time of it. And Spud is sort of just delaying the inevitable now. He's just sort of getting in the way. You can sort of tell. Safety car, the only consistent racer in Div 5. And virtual safety car, because Liam has binned it. So it's just a virtual, so it's not too bad. Alves has been caught speeding in the pit lane. How have you managed that? Well, Legend will be grateful that it wasn't a full safety car, it was just a virtual. He can keep his lead up. He's only 1.5 ahead of Kabuki now, and things are actually starting to space out a little bit among the top of the grid. Gravedigger's, well, I don't know, the times would suggest that he was a little bit closer than that. When are we going to go green? It's a full safety car, it's a full safety car. Why is it a full safety car? Why is Slick sitting behind it? Is that a bot? What on earth is he doing? Overtake it, Brick Grit. Cute. Well, I don't think anyone's going to be making any tactical pit stop changes at the moment. Maybe whoever went onto softs. Oh. Crazy Casper might. Everyone else should be staying in. Let's have a look at what Casper does. Casper, safety car in this lap? What on earth is going on? So what is actually going to happen? Are we racing normally now? There's no more yellow flag. I think we're racing normally. I don't have a clue what's going on here. Is the safety car coming back out? It looks like it's come. What's it doing? It's parked itself. Okay, this is so weird. So we basically did have a virtual safety car with an actual safety car on track. That's mental. Well, yeah, but that is an almighty glitch, that one, isn't it? Carrot is getting close to Gravedigger, and Slicks has DNF'd. Where is he DNF'd? Where has he DNF'd? Well, it says DNF, but his car's still going on the map. Can I see him? That doesn't look like a DNF'd car to me. What? Okay, well he's in now. And I think we're back to normal. Is Daniel close enough to mount a challenge? Oh, Martinez is looking at getting on Casper though. Daniel is a little bit too far back to have a go at Kabuki. I don't think Martinez is too far back to have a go at Casper though. Both. Only Martinez has the overtake button activated. But because it was an actual safety car, we're not going to have DRS. Because, oh god. What a nightmare. So we didn't have an actual safety car lap, but the safety car came out, so now we've got to wait 2 laps before DRS is turned on and Casper goes wide there, allowing Martinez to just slot on through. But, what? Looks like we came away at the wrong time. I think Casper's had a dodgy rejoin. So Casper is now back in front of Martinez. Oh, blimey, there's somebody who's got fireworks right outside my flat window. That was a bit scary. Is Martinez going to have another go? Thor and Bradshaw are quite close together. Adam and Daniel have gotten closer as well. Adam needs to get even closer. Just go back to Martinez. He's dropped back a little bit. Oh! Smurfs has lost it. Now that is a full safety car. That is a full safety car. Smurf out on lap 8. We are... yeah. Now might be a time for some drivers to think about changing tyres. I think 22 tyre... is it 20? No, it's not, is it? Is it 18? No, not 18. Someone help me out. 28 laps, there we go. I think 28 laps is a little bit much. Comms chat. Oh, oh, more fireworks going off outside my flat. Brilliant. Hopefully that isn't being picked up on stream. So I have been told that I have the power to call a race restart if needed, but I don't think we need a race restart. I think everything's fine. I think it was just that weird safety car. But the only thing that's really happened, that's really been affected, is that we didn't have DRS. So, and Smurf binned it anyway, so hardly anyone can be affected by it. Right, what? Okay, so Kabuki stayed out. Right, we can get back to commentating now. So Legend did pit. Martinez didn't. Adam did. So that means Timmer, Carrot, Bradshaw, Daniel and Kabuki decided to stay out on the tyres that they started the race with. Carrot, understandably. And Casper has pitted. He's pitted for mediums, though. I don't think those mediums are going to take him to the end, so he's probably gambling on another safety car. And a few of the drivers around him... oh, Peanut Spud has gone onto the soft tyre. That's an interesting call. So let's have a look at position changes. Actually, that's not, because some people pitted, some people haven't. So Legend is the furthest up to have pitted, and he's going to be... he's going to have a little bit of space from Adam because of Martinez. He'll be hoping that Martinez doesn't put too much pressure on him. If we look at the tyres, things are looking a lot more diverse now. So Peanut Spud is on 4-lap old softs. He didn't opt to come in. I think Peanut Spud, it might be a good idea to come in. Yes, DRS is needed, but DRS was only off because it was 2 laps of safety car. So like the safety car came out. So because the safety car came out, the game has unactivated DRS for 2 laps. We only had 1 lap of actual racing. And then Smurf binned it. It seems weird, but I don't think it's weird enough to call a restart. So basically what I'm saying is DRS will come back, Vettel, after this. Well, not off, obviously after, when the safety car comes in. If the safety car comes in this lap, DRS will be back to normal. It's just because the safety car came out for 1 lap when it was supposed to be a virtual that it messed everything up. How was Kabuki out of sync? We will ride on board with Kabuki for the restart. He's going a little bit too quickly though. Safety car hasn't come in completely yet. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could force him to... Yeah. And Bradshaw has overtaken at the absolute perfect time. Oh, I think there's something bad's happened. No, I think we might be okay. Oh, Bradshaw's out. Bradshaw's out. He's on the track. There's just no safety car. There's the safety car. Bradshaw had a brilliant restart, and now it's not good. Yeah, when you said he was out of sync, Charismic, I thought there was like a problem with, like, I don't know, like on Siege you got client side and whatever. If it's just he's out of sync because he didn't pit, that's his fault, not the game's. I thought you meant the game made it out of sync. So, will we see Kabuki pit? I think he's got to. Yeah, Bradshaw completely threw that one away. Legend has now got himself up to P2, so he's going to be on fresh. So Kabuki is staying out. He's now essentially in the lead. That was fantastic for Legend. So Carrot is coming in. There's a few other... Martinez coming in. Thor coming in. And Gravedigger coming in. Gravedigger coming in again. I don't think Gravedigger and Thor needed to come in. Kabuki might have needed to come in though. So Crazy Casper is in P3, but he doesn't have a penalty. Let's just see what the penalty is. It's a 5-second penalty. He could have pitted to have gotten rid of that one. We're going to stay on the tyres for now. Oh, now it's an advert, a whole minute advert, so this will be a bit of a long one. So I'm just sort of concentrating on the safety car coming in. I think Kabuki went a little bit too early last time. It looks like safety car's staying out for another lap. Kabuki is 2. He surely can't be far off the time of his recommended pit. I think he's had an absolute disaster class here, Kabuki. I think Legend is going to eat him up. And Legend will be hoping that Crazy Casper doesn't do anything crazy. There is a Haas in the pit. I guess you pitted for the wrong tyre, my friend. So Gravedigger onto the mediums. I think that's probably not a bad call. I would be tempted by the hards, I think. Me and Thor got damaged. Yeah, I think what happened, Wolfsburg, was Kabuki went too early and then it forced him to slow down, which then caused a bottleneck. So I think that was on Kabuki for starting, as I said on the comms, starting too quickly. Safety car might be coming in this lap. We'll see as it approaches sector 3. Should let us know as it goes across the timing line. Gravedigger's caught up now. Safety car is in this lap, so we'll see how Kabuki does the restart this time. Looks like He is slowing it down a little bit more now. It's not a lot of time for that safety car to get in the pits though. Is he going to go now? No. Legend is eating his gearbox, and now Kabuki is going. We will ride on board with Kabuki because I have to, and now we can go straight over to Legend. And Legend's going up the inside, and Legend will take the position again. It's Groundhog Day for Kabuki, losing out to Legend in turn 1. He's got Casper all over the back of him now. Peanut Spud on his, well, those soft tyres aren't really going to be much use now. We'll see if Casper can get past Kabuki, but I think Kabuki's really got himself into a bad situation here, and it doesn't look like Casper's very interested in being very patient either. We're going to stay on board with this one, although Peanut Spud is getting close to Mr. Adam Moore and Timmer's getting close to Brick Grip, but just going to stay with this one. For the moment, he's driving safely. Casper, I was getting a little bit worried that he might get a little bit too excited going into Sector 1, but it looks like he's calmed himself down a little bit. And now Casper looking to go up the inside. He does well to avoid contact. And Mr. Adam Moore licking his lips as well. He might just think, oh, I'm going to go for the overtake. And Casper is going up the inside of Kabuki. And he outbrakes him. And now Adam's going to be looking at Kabuki, but he's gone a little bit wide there, and now Adam can get past Casper. A little bit of contact, but I think Adam's cleanly managed to take the position off him. Yeah, he has. This is fantastic for Legend, though, who's 2.7 seconds is clear already. Adam needs to get past. Casper's just all over it. Brick Grit's up to P6. I'm not too sure what happened there. See if Adam can get past Kabuki. He's probably got the better tyres. Casper's fallen off a little bit. He's going to have Peanut Spud, who's also not on great tyres, behind him. Brick Grit is looking at potentially having a P4 if he can keep everyone behind him. RSF1 Jamie won't probably put too much pressure on Brick Grit. Adam trying everything to just get past Kabuki, but he made a little mistake there, so I think Kabuki might hold on to this one. Legend puts up the fastest lap. He's now 4 seconds clear. Brick Grit does get past Spud because Spud pits. We'll stay on board with Adam for this one. All over the back because he's got to try and get past Kabuki as soon as he can, and he's got to worry about Crazy Casper behind him. I think Adam's going to try and take these hards to the end of the race, as will Brick Grit and Jamie and Daniel and Timmer and Martinez and Spud. He just looks a little bit untidy sometimes, Adam. See if he can get a better run here. Bradshaw's left. And now Adam is going to hold on to it. Casper's a little bit too far behind, but we might see if he can make something happen. I really like this camera angle. He's going to try and sneak up the inside of Kabuki. He should have 50% better tyres than Kabuki. Jamie is trying to get close to Brick Grit. And it looks like Alves is trying to get close to Gravedigger, but he's going to have to come in and pit off of those softs. They're not going to last much longer. Jamie is getting really close to Brick Grit now. We'll see if it's going to be Casper or Jamie that gets the overtake. Casper's going to be looking at it. He didn't really need to use DRS there. He would have been better off using it on the straight when he's going to have... Well, he's not going to have DRS because... Oh, he might have DRS actually. I think we're okay. I think Casper's going to have DRS. Kabuki won't. And that will be Casper breezing past him. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, I thought there was going to be a crash. But RSF1 Jamie comes out the worst off there. And he's actually lost a place again to Timmer. And Carrot's looking at it as well. And now Daniel P45 is going to put Brit Grit under all the pressure in the world. Timmer's past Carrot. Brit Grit, who didn't qualify well at all, but his strategy sees him up to P5 for the moment. You've got to assume he's going to lose at least one position though on the main straight. Kabuki and Casper, as Kabuki looks to come back. Daniel P45 gets past Brit Grit. And Brit Grit, I think, yeah, he's sort of all over the place a little bit. Timmer, and this could be good for Carrot. Carrot is past Timmer now. Timmer's got the inside line. And Timmer is past Carrot. And Casper held on against Kabuki. I thought this one would be the better one to look at though, because there's more cars involved. Carrot has got Jamie all over the place next to them. And surely Brit Grit loses out to Timmer. Oh, he was a little bit untidy there, was Brit Grit. Carrot's got a good view for us. We'll ride on board with Timmer, who's going to try and make this overtake stick. Brit Grit not using RS to defend. Oh, that's not a great camera angle. That's better. Probably don't really need to see what tyres everyone's on now, sorry. Oh, don't even need that either. We'll go on to penalties, because it doesn't take up much room, and it's kind of useful to see. Timmer gets past Brit Grit. Now Brit Grit is going to have DRS to defend from Carrot, and is Brit Grit going to try and go for the move on Timmer? That's going to be really frustrating for him, but no, he manages to hold on to it. Kabuki manages to get the place back off Casper. Daniel P45 has caught right up to the pair of them. Carrot, oh, what's happened to Brit Grit? He's gone off onto the grass. He's gone from P6 to P10. P11 now, he loses the place to Gravedigger. I think Thor might be able to make something happen. He's got a lot more ERS than the drivers in front of him. Jamie's managed to get himself up to P9, which is good for him. Not going to be able to get much of that advantage because Carrot does get DRS. Casper will stay on board with this fight. Daniel P45, Casper and Kabuki try to fight each other out. Kabuki could be in deep trouble here. He might lose 2 positions. He should at least lose one to Casper. Oh, contact! Daniel goes a little bit wide. That's going to lose him a lot of time. Carrot, Thor and Jamie's lost off a little bit actually. Carrot, Thor and Timmer are quite close together. Timmer's actually caught up to this battle now. They've all caught up to this battle. That is how much Kabuki's holding everyone up on those medium tyres. Is Casper going to make the move stick here? I'm surprised Kabuki hasn't pitted yet. He might be waiting for another safety car. Oh, if he's not careful, it's going to be because there's been an incident involving him. I'm not going to say it's Kabuki's fault, but Casper does look like he's a little bit over-enthusiastic. Now look at this camera angle. That's fantastic. Daniel P45 manages to get past Kabuki, who's pitted. That's white. Where will Kabuki come out? Probably in front of Martinez. Britgrit gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so he's going to be in front of Martinez and Britgrit, so he's going to come out P12. And now Daniel will be looking at getting Casper. And everyone's going to be having flashing red lights. And Adam is 8 seconds away from Legend. He needs to keep the pressure on as much as he can. And Timmer goes up the inside of Daniel P45, and Daniel P45 is going to have the inside line going up into here, and Carrot is right on his tail. He's going to have DRS to defend from Carrot and to try and attack Timmer, which is probably just about positioning yourself ready to go for the main straight. Adam is well up the road, Legend's even further up the road. Casper's manages to get a little bit of breathing room actually, which means he might be able to defend okay from here, which is going to put Timmer in trouble. Can Daniel get past Timmer? Carrot's really close to Daniel too. Is Carrot going to think about it? No. Well, might have thought about it, but it didn't go for it. Alves in the pits. Daniel P45 keeps going wide on that corner. He needs to sort out his braking zone there. He's losing a lot of time. I think Adam is slowly but surely biting into Legend's time. Slowly. Thor is getting close to Carrot. All of the cars from Gravedigger to Timmer are so close together. I think this is surely going to be the corner for Daniel P45. Gravedigger gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to do him any favours. It's been a bit of a weekend to forget for him. And Daniel P45 makes the move stick. Is Timmer going to come back round him to try and get up the inside line? He's going to go for it at least. And he backs out into the next corner, probably cleverly so. Kabuki has just set the fastest lap. A 1:12.1. Carrot trying to get past Timmer. You'd expect Daniel P45 to sail away into the distance now. Not necessarily to the distance, but to try and get a little bit close to Casper. Oh, mistake from Carrot. Is that going to allow Jamie the place? No, it's not. Carrot loses out to Thor, which means Thor can try and go and get Timmer. Is he going to have DRS? No, no DRS. Carrot's going to have DRS though, but not enough to go and attack Thor. And now Thor is in DRS range for the main straight. Well, Timmer is also going to get DRS. Daniel doesn't get DRS, but he's really close to Casper. Gravedigger past Carrot. Gravedigger trying to go up the inside of Jamie. Gravedigger makes it past. No, does he? Jamie's not going to give it up. Contact, but it's okay. Jamie did give it up eventually. Now it looks like the battle to watch is going to be between Thor and Timmer. You'd expect Gravedigger to get away from Jamie, but it looks like Jamie's got something to say about that. Timmer Oh no, Daniel P45's lost it. That's bad for him. Thank you, Captain Obvious. So now it's up to Thor to try and get Crazy Charismatic. 10 laps to go. Let's have a look at the tyre situation. So we have got, just get rid of that for now. Thor is past Timmer. And Thor is going to look to try and get Casper to try and get himself on the podium. At the moment, as things stand, he is on the podium. Gravedigger's not completely out of it though. We could have, although he does have a 3-second time penalty, but we could have the top 3 of the top 3 in the championship. Adam has now lost a little bit of time to Legend. It's now up to 8.2, the gap, from 7.8 when I last checked it. And Crazy Casper's red light is flashing. Knowing Casper, he'll probably use it here to try and defend against Thor. I don't think Thor's going to use his. He's going to try and take him on the main straight. That's the tyre situation we're going to see. We're going to probably see Thor on the fastest tyre for everyone now. Oh, goodness. Casper forced Thor really close to the pit lane entrance there, as he got a chance to come back at him. Gravedigger trying to get past his teammate Timmer. You'd think team orders would come into play here and Tim would just let him go. Spud's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is the tyre situation. We'll go back on to penalties, mainly because it takes up less room. Gravedigger and Timmer, looks like the team orders aren't going to be coming through. Crazy Casper trying to get past Thor, get his place back in the Mercedes. Gravedigger is past Timmer. Wonder if team orders did come into play. We'll see if Timmer goes for the overtake or not, or whether or not he deliberately let him go. Legend picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Now why is he coming in? Oh, this is big advantage, Adam. And where's Legend going to come out? If he comes out behind Thor and Casper, that's huge. It looks like he's going to come out in front of them, just about. He's gone for the soft tyre. He's now got 8 laps to close down. He's got to catch Adam and then overtake him. He might have thrown it. He might have just thrown that. He has, luckily for him, come out in front of Thor and Casper though. And Gravedigger's lost the place for Timmer, so team orders not in play at Haas. Brick Grit's past Jamie. Got quite a lot of cars there, actually. See if Casper can get past Thor here. He's probably going to go for it on the main straight. And Legend has already closed down 2 seconds, I think. He's going for the fastest lap, I think is why he did it. He wants as many points as he can get. But he's not going to be in striking distance really until another 3 or 4 laps. Probably 3 laps, which puts it on lap 32, which means he's got 4 laps to overtake and get 5 seconds clear of Adam as Crazy Casper gets past Thor with his 5-second worth of penalties. And Jamie is trying to get past Brick Grit. It looks like Peanut's... Oh, wrong way. Peanut spud. Oh, and there's a backwards car. It's Jamie. He spun. And Brick Grit spun too, so there was some kind of contact involving them two. Thor back past Casper. And VSC, VSC, VSC. Now let's hope that the safety car doesn't glitch again and just come out anyway. Looks like we're okay for now. Little incident only required a virtual safety car, and Adam's pitted. And he's given himself a 5-second penalty. What on earth has he done? What on earth has he done? He's thrown it away. He's absolutely thrown that away. And now he's going to come out behind Thor. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's behind Thor. Adam, what have you done? Oh, if you get a podium, I'm going to shout at you for that. He's back past Thor. He's going to be. And now he's got a closed down legend who was slower. And he's absolutely thrown that. I can't believe what I'm watching. Casper's trying to get past Timmer. Jamie and Brick Grit in the pits. And Peanut Spud trying to get past Carrot. I don't think anything's going to happen here. We're about to have the main straight. Alves is right on the back of Spud and Carrot for the final points places. You'd expect Adam to be able to get that penalty, or to get far enough away from Thor on the soft tyre. I don't know why on earth you've done that, Adam. You've absolutely thrown it. You were chilling. Surely he thought it was going to be a regular safety car. That's the only explanation. That's the only explanation. Daniel P45 loses the position to Gravedigger. We'll see if he can get it back. Gravedigger down in P7. Kabuki in P6 on his softs. Trying to get past Timo and Casper. You'd actually probably fancy him to go and do that and then maybe try and go and get Thor. He's got the tyre to do it as well. Kabuki's not out of this one yet. Legend does a 1:11.9. So he's probably going to get fastest lap anyway. What can Adam do? He does a 1:11.6, so he is slightly faster, but he's not going to be fast enough. He's absolutely thrown it. He has absolutely thrown that. I'm fuming. Kabuki has just eased past Timmer. Gravedigger's in the pits. I don't know why. Daniel P45 is past Timmer. Timmer's tumbling. And Gravedigger probably going to come out in front of Alves. And does. Well, yeah, he was on 19 lap old hards, but just seems silly to pit now. Kabuki eases past Casper. He's now going to try and chase Thor down. It looks like Daniel's going to have a go at Casper too. Casper's actually bringing it in for some reason. 3 laps to go, guys. Like, at this point, you just do what Daniel and Tim have done and just accept that your tyres, like you've gone for the safety car pit earlier. You just accept it and go for it, like. Kabuki's on 11 lap old soft, so these soft tyres aren't even going to be absolutely outstanding for him. Adam is slowly getting some time back on Legend, but it's just not going to be enough because that is a lapped car in front of him. That's not Legend, that's Jamie. Both Carrot and Spud used a lot of ERS. Go back onto penalties. But at the moment, Carrot doesn't need to get this overtake done on track. And I don't think Carrot's going to get past, get close enough to get to Timmer either. Jamie has retired. I think he binned it though, as a Ferrari. So we'll see if it's a bin or retire on track. Looks like it's, yeah, that was just smashed into the barrier. Luckily we're on lap 34, so no safety car or anything like that. We can just keep on racing. If there had been a safety car, that would have been the saving grace for Adam, but that was silly, I think. Carrot wasn't able to make the move stick on Peanut Spud going down the main straight. Picking up some marbles on the right tyre. Looks like this is the only fight really going on. Gravedigger will probably get the pair of these actually because of the tyre. Yeah, he's going to have the better tyre, and in the nicest possible way I think he's the better driver. Daniel P45 is going to be just constantly losing time to Kabuki, I think, because Daniel and Timmer are on very old hards. Gravedigger needs to get past Carrot and Spud. Well, only really get past Carrot, really. And then, well, he needs to get past both of them to be able to try and get a chance of getting that P7. But at the moment, it looks like it's going to be Carrot's. You need to give it everything you got, Gravedigger. Still not going to be able to make it happen, and always going up around the outside. Carrots all over the road. And Gravedigger trying to get out the inside. I think Gravedigger's going to make it stick this time. It's going to be close. And Gravedigger does make it stick. He's just got slightly more traction. Now he's going up after Peanut Spud. To make this move happen as soon as he can. He'll finish above Spud but below Carrot. He needs to get 3 seconds clear of Carrot. DRS activated. He's probably going to go for it on the main straight then and just hope that he's able to get 3 seconds a lap clear. Stay on board with Gravedigger. Trying to set himself perfectly for the main straight, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. There's no ERS left from Peanut Spud. Carrot stays behind. That's important for Gravedigger and for Haas. Now, can Gravedigger get 3 seconds clear of Carrot? At the moment it's about 1 second. It'll have to be an almighty drive as the tyres, oh, 5 second penalty, 5 second, oh, it's for the, okay, it's unserved, it's unserved. I thought he picked up another one for some reason, but it is P1 Legend. Kabuki's actually caught up Thor. But he doesn't have enough to take the podium. My apologies for that one. I looked at the timings and I didn't think Kabuki was close enough about a couple of laps ago. It's my bad. Carrot is, I think, just about close enough to Gravedigger. Oh, it's going to be tight. No, Carrot gets it. Just about, I think. Peanut Spud P10. Alves and Brick Grit are too far away, and 2 Alpines at the back. Gravedigger run out of fuel. Looks like he has, yeah. Brit Grit about to cross the line. We'll just have a look at Legend. So, that isn't the title in the bag, especially if there's 2 races to go. But it is now a... Oh, who got fastest lap, actually? It would make sense if it was Kabuki. Or no, because... Or did Kabuki... No, Kabuki didn't pit again, so it was probably Adam then. So it's 42 point gap. I think 42 point gap now. It's almost the bad result from hold on. Poor result from Gravedigger getting P8, I think it was. Yeah, P8 for Gravedigger. That's going to sort of throw him out of contention. I think that is actually going to make it mathematically impossible for him to win the championship. So it's between Legend and Adam as we go into the next race, but there might be another 2 more races left, as was suggested. So, P1, Legend. P2, Adam Moore. P3, Thor. Kabuki gets P4. Daniel P5, Timmer P6, Carrot P7, Gravedigger P8, Crazy Casper P9 gets his first points in RSF1, Peanut Spud also gets his first points, P10, Alves P11, Brick Grit P12, RSF1 Jamie P13, although he did DNF, Martinez, Bradshaw, Smurf, Slicks and Liam all DNF as well. So we shall invite some people if they would like to have a conversation with us. No, we can't talk to Legend. And Legend has just said that might be the last time we see him. Hello, Thor. Why are you going to lose your P3? Oh, Thor. Oops. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll leave him out then. So, well, we'll start off now then with the P4 driver, Thor. I mean, if you don't, you can have a little interview if you want, if you're not that bothered.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Right. So, wasn't you qualified? I think was it P6?
P6, yeah.
Oh, my memory is unmatched. What do you think of the Netherlands? A track you like, or?
It is actually a track. Yeah, it's a track I like.
Yeah.
Half an hour before the race, I was still deciding on one of 3 setups. Like, I had 3 setups. Didn't know what one I was going to go for. But
do you think you made the right call?
I think so. Yeah, I had a bit more like the tires there. I did a lot of laps on mediums. Like, it still felt okay, so I think I went for the right one, a bit more stable one.
And then during the race, there was that weird thing with the safety car. I'm not too sure what happened with it, but then we had the safety car come out again when Smurf binned it.
Yeah, it was a weird one because
Legend manages to get away quite quickly, but then everyone else was sort of stuck around, well, from like P2 until Adam got past. Did Adam get past? I think Adam got past. I can't remember. How did you live that, getting stuck behind the because Kabuki held everyone up, and so did Casper.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was weird because I actually, my game crashed at the start, so I couldn't select my strategy. I couldn't select my fuel, any of that. You know, I only joined when I came to the formation lap. Well, actually, when we started the race. But with the first safety car, I stayed on mediums. Then on the second one, I went on the hards. Thought, okay, these could do till the end. And then there was another safety car, and I went back onto the mediums. I thought I had good pace because I was catching up with that train. and I just basically I took my time, hoping that, to be honest, some of the guys were defending hard but fair, I thought. But some of them, yeah, they had a little offs, and I just kind of slowly made my way through. I think at that stage I was like P9 or something like that. But at some
So the
stage I
train
went,
benefited you then?
yeah, what's it called? Because they were all kind of battling each other, which helped me catch up to them. 'Cause I think it was like P9 at the time or something like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, I was slowly able to get, past them kind of one by one. Just a few errors here or there from some of the drivers. I guess someone's tires going off a bit as well. I just kind of capitalized on that. So, and actually, before I forget, I have to shout out to Orphan. He was engineering today. So I didn't do it the last time, and he gave me stick for it. So.
Well, it was
And,
a P3 on track, so he must have been doing something right.
Exactly, yeah. Although I said, I have a penalty card over from last week. I have a 5-second penalty, so I think I'm going to actually finish P5, I think. But to be honest,
Oh, well.
I'll still take it. It's still good points for Ferrari.
Yeah. Well, congratulations either way. So
Thank
we'll
you.
move on to Mr. P2 for today. Adam,
Yeah.
qualifying wasn't too bad. Was it P3, I think?
No, P7.
P7?
Yeah.
Wow, I got that completely wrong then. What happened in qualifying
messed up.
then?
I messed up on the second to last corner. I think I was about 4 tenths up, something like that, which would have put me P3. But yeah, I just sort of overcooked it into the second to last corner. Caught some curb, and that was that.
And then in the race, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I was absolutely furious with you for going.
I've heard.
Yeah. So what was your thinking behind it?
I noticed that Legend was catching me at about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds a lap, and at that pace he would have left anyway. And I didn't want to leave myself vulnerable.
Penalty,
yeah, I worked it out. It had still got more than 5 seconds on me. My tyres were on, I think, 57% at that point. And him on brand new soft said I'd been left.
I think I had it at about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds a lap, with was it 8 laps to go?
Yeah.
So I think you might have been okay, because you could have defended
He'd have got the
against
5
it.
seconds, I think. Yeah, well, it's one of those things. It's I'm happy with P2. It keeps the championship fight alive for another round.
Yeah, especially if, as he's been saying in the chat, he's not going to be able to race for the rest of the season. So with that information in mind,
it's wide open for me.
It's wide open for you. Do you reckon you've got because you need to make up 44 points? So you're going to need a win in there somewhere.
I do like Qatar.
Yeah, so we've got Qatar. Is it Qatar and Abu Dhabi? I've been told.
Abu Dhabi, it is, and I like Abu Dhabi as well.
You like both of them? Are you going to be the king of the Middle East?
Hopefully. That is the plan. Plus, it's a sprint race next week as well, so there's some extra points there.
So there's it's 8 points in a sprint, isn't it?
8 for the sprint, 25, 58.
Yeah.
A couple of fastest laps would be nice.
Yeah, get a couple of fastest laps. Yeah, so you still need to get a win in there somewhere though.
Yeah.
Will there be a little bit of you that will be a little bit disappointed that he's not racing anymore and you do win it, or do you just I don't care, just won it?
It'll be a bit disappointing. It's always nice to have a fight. But
yeah.
I mean, if I win, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll not
no
complain.
one remembers how it's done in a few seasons' time.
No,
well, congratulations on P2 today, anyway.
Thank you very much.
And I imagine we'll be seeing each other next week.
Hopefully, that is the plan.
That'll be the plan. So between you and Legend, because I think what happened to P3 with Gravedigger in the Haas, with him only getting P7, I think that pretty much counts him out. Or P8, sorry, I think that's going to pretty much count him out of the title. So it's
Possibly.
between you.
I think he's only 3 points behind me though.
He's only 3 points behind you at the start.
He could still get
There's still
second, I
58.
believe, if he
Well,
wins
there's still
both.
58 cards on the. Actually, no,
Yeah,
68 points,
yeah,
60 points if he wins both races.
yeah. Wins all
Fastest
the races,
laps
gets fastest laps, he can still win the title.
plus sprint
Still
and 60
possible, but I
points.
still think
Yep.
it's a bit unlikely.
Unlikely, but if I don't finish for whatever reason,
Yeah, but then he's got to go and win all of them, and he will really have to go and win all of them.
yes, yeah, he definitely will. But
So,
it
yeah,
could be fun.
good luck for next week,
Thank you.
and I'm sure we
Congratulations,
shall
though.
be.
Congratulations, Legend, as well, on the win.
Same to you.
So that will do us there for RSF1 Division 5, Round 17 at the Netherlands. I hope you have a good evening, and see you soon.